The story revolves around the life of Lucius Domitius Ahenobarbus, who grew up amidst political intrigue and deception in Rome. The narrative delves into fascinating details about the family and ancient Roman history, the history of Lucius's family and its influence on his life. As his father was a noble politician and his mother was the sister of Emperor Caligula, this background played a significant role in shaping his future. Events of political conspiracies that occurred in Rome after Caligula's death, where Claudius came to power and reunited the family. These events reflect the atmosphere of chaos and the struggle for power. Warnings about cunning and deception in history, as the narrator points out that these traits were prevalent in different eras. The story highlights the negative impacts of these qualities on society. 225 Agrippina, the younger, succeeded in achieving her political ambitions by getting close to her uncle, Emperor Claudius. Despite the social challenges and obstacles she faced, she used her intelligence and manipulations to eliminate her rivals and secure her position. Messalina, Claudius's wife, suffered from Agrippina's plots, which led to her execution, thus providing Agrippina with the opportunity to secure her place. Agrippina managed to persuade Claudius to adopt her son Nero, which increased her influence in the government and brought Nero closer to the throne. After Nero married Octavia, his path to power became clearer, as Agrippina sought to solidify her son's legitimacy as heir apparent. The story focuses on Nero and his mother, where his mother strives to achieve her dream of power. However, things turn towards violence and madness, leading to her murder at Nero's hands. Agrippina attempts to interfere in the affairs of the state by using poison, reflecting the struggle for power. The importance of family relationships and their impact on political decisions is highlighted here. It is shown how Nero began to change the course of his rule after 2 years, as influence shifted to his advisors, significantly affecting his relationship with his mother. Highlighting Nero's madness and his decision to kill his mother after his mind was manipulated, reflecting the impact of psychological pressures and negative relationships on individuals' behavior. Nero made destructive decisions in his personal life, leading to the deaths of his mother and his wife. This contributed to the growing anger of the people and increased revolts against his rule. Nero refused to divorce Octavia due to his mother's pressure, leading to internal conflict and tyranny in decision-making. Nero's violent behavior towards his mother and wife indicates the extent to which personal relationships influence political power. Nero's indulgence in the arts and entertainment had a negative impact on his rule, and led to the exacerbation of the people's anger. Nero was a cruel emperor who used violence against his loved ones and friends, and committed brutal acts, such as killing his mistress and his tutor. He also accused his colleagues of conspiring against him, leading to their execution. The Great Fire of Rome, which occurred in 64 AD, had a significant impact on the city, destroying many neighborhoods. Some historians suggest that Nero himself may have started the fire. After the fire, Nero built his Domus Aurea on the ruins of burned Rome, further angering the people who were subjected to heavy taxes. This led to the outbreak of revolts throughout the empire. The revolt of Queen Boudica in Britain was one of the most prominent rebellions against Nero, as she led her people in resisting the violence they had suffered. Despite the initial successes of the revolt, it was ultimately suppressed. The story of Nero represents an embodiment of madness, art, and injustice in the history of the Roman Empire. This ruler, who committed suicide in 68 AD, had a profound impact on his society. The Jewish revolt continued after Nero's death, leading to the siege of Jerusalem. This conflict demonstrates the tension between the Romans and the occupied peoples. Nero was surrounded by artists reflecting his love for art despite his tyranny. This contradiction in his personality raises questions about the nature of rule. The story of Nero carries a lesson about the importance of ethics and morality in building nations. Injustice will inevitably face its retribution in the end.